Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Claremont, Florida. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling day. Can you believe it? Today is day 240 of doing Facebook Lives every day. My goal is a year, so I still have 125 days till I hit actually 126 days since we're in leap year, until I hit the 1st of August, which was day one. So I guess it's going to be the 31st of July. So how was your day? How did your challenges go? So our challenges today was, number one was to get real with yourself by standing in a mirror and looking yourself in the eyes. How did you do with that today? It's remember when I first started doing it, it was hard. I mean, you could look yourself in the eye, but when it came to talking to yourself and being truthful with yourself, it was sort of like, I can't look at myself in the eye. It took a long time before, and even today, I still get a little uncomfortable when I have to look myself in the eye and talk to myself and say my affirmations and my I am statements and stuff. So how did you do with talking to yourself in the mirror today? Challenge number 2 was your post-it board or your project board. How did that come along? I still haven't changed out the one color that I need to change out. I just figured I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to waste the post-its. I'm just going to leave it as it is and do that. So I've been working on some of those today, filling in some of the blanks on, because some of them have got like some blank portions on there for different things I need to do. So I'm just jotting ideas into those blank spots. So I did some of that today. I took Zeffy out for her walk. Yep, there she is up there. Zeffy. Hi, sweetie girl. You gonna say hi? She's doing her, here she comes. She's doing her nightly look at everybody. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? There you go. She's so funny. She discovered squirrels today. It was hilarious. My left arm is getting very strong because I was constantly getting tugged like this as she would go chasing after squirrels. And they were out in abundance this morning. I have not seen that many squirrels out and about in a very, very long time. And definitely not whenever I'm out walking with her. So it's the first day that, we looked over in one area and there's 2 squirrels sitting next to each other and a couple up in the tree, and she's trying to go after these squirrels, and I'm like, what? And then when we got back this evening, we went for our walk this evening, and hang on, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Challenge number 3, date night. How is your date night going? Are you having a great date by yourself? So Zeffy and I, our date night tonight is we went for our evening walk, then we got in the car and we went to the post office because I had some mail to drop off. Got that dropped off. The only thing around close to the campground is fast food. So I figured I haven't had any fast food in probably 3 or 4 weeks. So we stopped off at Wendy's and got a chicken burger and brought that back here, and Zeffy got some of the fries. But as we're coming back here, we're getting out of the car and I can hear this noise, and I'm looking around going, what on earth? And here's a squirrel halfway up the tree with its tail wagging, going, and it's looking at Zeffy, trying to get Zeffy to engage, and Zeffy's looking all around down below, trying to figure out where this noise is coming from. It was hilarious. And this little squirrel's he's halfway up a tree. So she didn't spot that one. But she had fun trying to chase them this morning, so that was kind of cool. So date night tonight is... we had Wendy's and we are sitting watching a movie tonight, and let's see if you can figure out which movie this is. Does anybody know? Sorry, it's got the light there on the screen. Anybody tell me what scene that movie is from? Because that is what I'm watching tonight. I'll tell you at the end of the video what it is. See if you can guess it before then, just type it in the comments. If you can't guess it, you'll find out at the end of the video. And then today I basically had no internet. I was on a Zoom call this morning and my internet kept dropping me, and I was like, what the heck? And so I went over to have a look at the hotspot, because then it wouldn't let me back on again, and my hotspot was hot. I was like, I think I've overheated so I had overheated my hotspot, so I had to unplug it, and I was like, bummer. And then the phone signal here is not strong enough to support me hotspotting the phone. So all my stuff that I've had to do today, some of it has had to be put off because I actually need the computer power for it, or I need the screen on the computer. And I've been doing everything on my phone today and on a very slow phone. So I'm surprised it's holding up well for the Facebook Live tonight, which is awesome. Happy about that. So it's been a very slow day getting stuff done. But then it's also been a time too where this afternoon we sat down, relaxed. I started, read some more of the Super Attractor, and I was meant to have an accountability for that today, but because I couldn't get on Zoom, we're rescheduling that for Monday. And so I was going back over some of the stuff that I had read this week. Ended up falling asleep, had a little nap. It was nice. It's been a good Friday. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good day. I was supposed to go get some documents signed, but then they had all this. Last night they declared Orange County, which is where I am, as of midnight last night, is under stay-at-home orders. And so I was sort of like, am I allowed to go out and get my paperwork signed? And I wasn't quite sure about that, so I found out that yes, I actually can. So I'm going to check to see if they're open tomorrow. Like I said, slow internet day. And go get that done tomorrow morning if I can, before I get on my mastermind call. So we're under, and they've actually put it down for only 2 weeks, which is a temporary stay at home for 2 weeks. And my reservation here expires before that 2 weeks is up. So still trying to get through to the main office to see if I'm able to extend a week or not. But their phone lines have been a little busy. But that's about it from today. So it's been a really, really good day. How did your day go? How did you do with the challenges? How did you like talking to yourself in the mirror while looking yourself in the eye? Did you get your projects broken down into small steps, into smaller tasks that can be done up to an hour at a time? One task an hour, or one task for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, however long it's going to take. And did you have a good date night? So what movie am I watching? This is Aquaman. So this is where William Dafoe... No, hang on. Is William Dafoe here? This is where Aquaman's a child and he's learning how to swim, and he's learning about some of the powers that he has underwater. So we're not that far into the movie. We're only like about 40 minutes into it, I think. Like 45 minutes. So we're at the scene where he's underwater and he's learning more about life as Aquaman, or life as an Atlantean. That's the word. Life as an Atlantean. So yeah, Aquaman's the movie that we're watching. We're heading back to watch that. Hope you all have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We will catch you bright and early tomorrow, and give you your challenges for tomorrow. I wonder what they're going to be. Actually, that's a good question. One of them I haven't figured out yet. I'm going to work on that. Anyway, have a great evening. Enjoy your date night if you're having a date night tonight. If you want to send me some information, just send me a message. Let me know how your date night went. How did it go talking to yourself while looking yourself in the eye, and how your project board's coming along. And if you have questions about the project board, private message me. Happy to answer them for you as well. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. He konera.